Yo, you here live with Landlord Horton and
John Juan, aka Movie Status, here with CEO Magazine, and this is Sense of Style.
yep, and this is our personal pace. Let's get into it.
Valentino. I really feel like I made this one popular. I noticed an increase in ads and mentionability when I put this in my freestyle 30 girlfriends. I was spraying it and I mentioned it on the hook, but nonetheless, this is my go-to when I'm feeling sporty. Maybe I'm going to the bank, going shopping, I'm trying to be in and out, not really a lasting impression, but I was there. So, plus, the bottle is pretty fire. It was different, caught my eye. I'm like, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and pick this up. So, this is for my hustlers. The pace on this one is like a 7. It's just meant to be there, gone. I was there. You moving around. You definitely want to have some Valentino.
Yo, I gotta start it off with the first one that really started all off for me. The Cuba. I don't even really know the whole name of it, but that's okay. Y'all seen this before. This right here, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. This one really started it off for me. Like, I used to OD spray it. And then I had to learn how to reel it in. You feel me? That's like the 6th or 7th grade. You know what I mean? So, but I had to start it off with this one. Pace on this one, I'm gonna have to say 8.5. The Cuba Gold. Well, that one right there.
This one is my current favorite, Bad Boy by Herrera. Something for the ladies. I throw this on when I'm taking my girl to some fine dining. Guaranteed you're gonna get all the amenities. They're gonna be calling you sir. Highly recommended if you smooth like me. The pace of this one is like a 9. You're gonna be getting all kinds of action, all kinds of looks, and all kinds of, like I said, hellos and greetings, and people want to know, you looking like somebody that people like. You smelling like it. You smelling the part. So be prepared when you throw this on to get a lot of engagement.
This one is a hitter too. This is the Nautica Voyage. I know some people done seen this one before. Yeah, I like this one a lot. You know what I mean? Me personally, I like my cologne to, I don't like my cologne to where you have to be up on me to smell it. You know what I mean? I like it to be, who says I want people to be that close? You know what I mean? I like people to be able to smell it without even having to be that close. You know what I mean? I like it in the aura, you feel me? I like to spray in the aura, and this do it too. This one's a good cost-effective one too. This one is definitely a hitter. Like, I think people definitely know about this one too. You can see how many sprays it is on here. This thing is getting used. Like, yeah, you see how many. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Nautica Voyage. Pace on this one is also another 8.5.
Prada, the deal closer. You want to make a lasting impression? Throw some of this on. I promise you. The pheromones have people ready to vote you in the office. I was rocking this when I got my first city contract to do drone work. They cut the check before I even got the drone. Look, you want to make your people proud of you? Throw some of this on for your next interview. The pace of this one is like a 9.5. Like I said, the pheromones gonna have them all on you. Everybody's gonna want a piece. They're gonna want to be in the atmosphere. They're gonna want to be in your orbit. So be ready for all that attention, and
Fluttering this shit.
make sure that you're secure and that you can handle it, because you never know. People are gonna be staring at you. You're gonna be thinking, like, oh, why this one looking at me? And they're not even on that type of time. They really want to be in the orbit. They probably want to get money with you, And if it's a lady, what that's about. So it's you can't be just walking around with butterflies when you got this. You gotta walk around with your chest out, and your head high, making people proud of you.
Yeah, be prepared for people to ask you questions. You smelling good and stuff like that, you can't be all walking around all upset and shit. Be prepared, people gonna ask you questions. People might want to greet you. You can't be walking around, you feel me? People gonna want to, flutter around and ask questions like, oh, who that? What? Hey, come on, you can't be all pouting and shit neither. Like,
you gotta know what you got too. You gotta know the difference between a parfum and a toilette. They sit on your skin differently.
Enlighten me, John. Tell me right now. What's a Parfait in the let me know.
The parfum sits on your skin and it lasts a while. You know, that's not something that you have to spray over and over again.
Okay.
You know, you spray that once and it kind of like
not
sits.
parfum, and
like,
this is not that.
Yeah, with anything that you have to end up spraying because it's going in like an hour or two is
Okay. These is not
this
that.
one. That's why I said this one. The Valentino is sporty, you know, so this is just like in and out, you know, like you just,
Okay.
go ahead. You don't got to drown yourself in it, but a lot of times if you smell somebody that is drowning in perfume, it's because they had a toilet, and it's like, because they know it don't last long. I got to make it last. Like, nah, you got to know what you're getting. Like this, like I said, is a parfum, and then it sits in your skin, it sits there, and you know, it lasts a while, that bad boy. So
How long you knew that shit?
So I came up from rocking oils. You know, I really like oils, and
I think we all started with
Yeah,
I think we all started with the oil dribble,
so
and then this came right. Yeah.
so then you know that, and then like Stetson, you know, so like more or less like cheaper colognes and stuff like that or scents. So I was like, you know, I got tired of chasing people around for oils. You know, when the oil game, they was watering stuff down, playing all kinds of games that I just wasn't feeling. So
looking for that Egyptian musk. That's what it was. Looking for that Egyptian musk. Everybody looking for the Egyptian musk in the angel.
And they playing
and
games,
lavender.
you know, like they
I
playing
said too
games.
much though.
So I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna like pay for some cologne, you know, and I never looked back.
But what year did you know the difference? Like, yo, this is a toilet and this is a parfum. What year was you walking around like parfait to like
2024?
Okay,
2024.
all right. I was about to say,
know,
yo, you was a cultured motherfucker. Like, how long he really knew that shit? Parfum and toilet.
Nah,
I'm like, yo,
it's more recent than not, you know, and because you know you gotta be aware, especially like if you're spending money. Like if I like each of these bottles are at least $75, you know, so I'm like paying attention to like what I'm spending. I'm not just, you know,
See, John,
and I don't and I ain't, like I said, I ain't make it last.
not
you
if
know,
you got the, if you got the.
you know, and plus I shower, so I don't gotta worry about smelling good.
I was doing some research, and I ended up getting it off some research. Louis V. This is Louis V. Imagination. I'm gonna give you some advice. Like, yo, when you buy some cologne, you could do research or whatever, but it's best if you could get a sample and smell it first. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, but anyway, yeah, Louis V. Imagination. This one is cool. I say that because I was expecting something else. You feel me? I was expecting something else, but this one is cool. It's cool, but like I said, this is one of the ones where it seems like people gotta really get up on you to smell it, and you know, everybody got their own preference. But this one right here, like I said, now this one definitely, if you do your Googles, this one definitely costs more than a lot of people pack right now. I ain't gonna lie, this costs more than a couple of niggas weed right here alone, especially if you look at the, what's this, the 20 ounce or something like that. You do your Googles, this more than what niggas smoking right here alone. That's a fact. But yeah, as far as the pace on this one, I'm gonna say it's 7. I'm gonna say it's 7. This is like nighttime, like a nighttime type of cool night, chill type of vibe. It's like that. It's a real nice, subtle type of smell. And it does, when I think about it, it does actually, you can't keep smelling it throughout the day. It is like an oil. It's more like an oil than anything else. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one like a 7. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's alright. It's cool.
Yo, shout out to CEO Magazine. As you see, this is our pace. This is what we do. Like to smell good, look fly. You know, we got a sense of style.